Hello and welcome to part 6 of the Macedon Grand Campaign. In the last episode, we managed to besiege Athens by using a night attack when the Athenians did choose to attack us. It did draw out the garrison. It made our siege a lot easier than it could have been. I was talking about that Spartan army that I knew was being built up in Sparta, and it looks like they have chosen to attack Athens, which is almost preferable to them moving towards Larissa. And we've also got a siege defense at Pella. We will actually choose to sally out here just because we want to deal with them before their friends arrive, and I think that would tip the balance bar in their favor if we did choose to wait. So let's have a look where our balance bar is here. If I did choose to do that, we could auto-resolve that one. We have fought Sparta and Athens quite a few times. This battle, however, it's definitely something I would like us to engage on the battle map. So let's jump in. So we are going to wait for the reinforcements. It does look like they're kind of going to come over here. So let's just move our troops here and let's start the battle. Wait for these guys to join us. Okay, we have a lot of missile infantry in this battle, which is nice. Got a very heavy phalanx unit here. I believe our general is... Oh, of course our general's this guy, lol. Let's try and sort out some semblance of a battle line. Alright, cool. These guys, oh, they can actually form phalanx. That is nice. Get these guys in phalanx here.
Commander. Hoplites! Citizen Hoplites! Citizen Hoplites! Hoplites, ready! Taxiarchos! Ready and waiting. Your orders. My gods of ready. Archers!
We'll just let our archers do whatever they want for the time being.
Macedonians ready! Archers!
Except these guys who are going to focus down on their missile cavalry.
Advance! Citizen Hoplites! Double time!
Just spread these guys on our right out a little bit.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Melee cavalry
It
ready.
looks like they're not quite going to be able to engage just because of the amount of spears they have on our left here. So we'll just hold them off for rear charges towards the end of the battle, I think. Who do we have here? Okay, only 50 men in their general unit. It's actually quite good to see.
Archers! Your orders, Commander!
Let's just focus on their missile troops for now.
Now! Ready! Ready and waiting. Missile
Where you going, mate?
What
What's that way?
For Zeus! Orders!
I did put these guys on skirmish mode, so they shouldn't be.
Ready and waiting. Citizen
Just bring
cavalry!
our cavalry around here so we can get a rear charge.
Archers! Ready and waiting. At speed! Missile infantry ready! Archers! Missile infantry ready! Hades, ready. Take our enemy! Sparta! Orders! Taxis! Quick march! Commander! Glory to Macedon! Your orders! Take aim! Your orders! Ready and waiting!
These guys, fine, let's just get them focus on these guys. In fact, what we'll do is we'll bring these guys just to get a javelin throw in here. And we'll start using our cavalry.
General! Javelin men!
Alright, that's looking quite good. Just form them up a little bit.
Fire!
Get them to throw. Got another javelin. Looks like we do. Well, that was nowhere near as effective as I thought it would be. Let's send these guys out to the back.
Javelin men! Citizen cavalry!
And get these guys to form a phalanx now.
We await your command.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Citizen Hoplite! Orders! Double time! Your orders? Now! Ready! Tribunos! Ready and waiting! Archers! Kyrie! Javelin men!
Send these guys back, and let's just get a recharge here with our Tarentine cavalry. We'll send our general to the side here, just in case he is needed.
Citizen cavalry!
So how are we doing with the charge? Okay, we're dropping them a few men. Alright, how are we going? Alright, we're still getting a couple there. I might just withdraw our cavalry so we can go in for another.
At speed!
Come on.
Double time! Ready!
Does look like we're all generals units.
General! Quickly now! Citizen cavalry! General!
Let's just bring this guy in here, see if we can pop a rally.
Riders at the double! Forward! Riders advance!
Our general is under attack.
Riders at the double!
Now, our general is a shock unit.
Advance at speed!
How are you guys going there?
Commander!
Going alright.
Missile infantry ready!
We'll just fire at anyone who decides they want to run away.
At your command! Loose!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General!
Right, this is looking like it's going to be a nice little charge. And the morale's starting to go on that in a couple of these units.
Pike infantry ready! For glory!
The men are wavering.
Might just keep our units in here.
Archers! Missile infantry ready! Archers! Your orders!
Oops, let's bring these guys around here.
Javelin men!
We might just send a mob in here just to help so we don't break.
Citizen cavalry!
Let's withdraw our cavalry
One of our
for another
units has used all its
charge.
ammunition.
Missiles ready and waiting!
Alright, let's see who doesn't have any ammunition anymore. Let's just withdraw them.
Missiles awaiting target!
Not going to do as much good getting pelted down.
Mob!
Right, mob, do you think? I have low expectations, so maybe they'll impress me.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Advance ready and waiting! General!
This should see these guys off. Generally doesn't really have very good charge bonus considering he is definitely a shock cavalry unit, surprisingly.
Pike infantry at your command!
Does look like we are starting to see our enemies off here.
Swords!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
How are you going, General?
Indian cavalry!
Quite well.
General! Companion cavalry!
Let's just withdraw for another
cavalry
charge.
Orders understood. By your command.
These guys are looking like they're going to break.
Archers!
How's their general going? 15 units left. Not quite sure if we missed the...
Your orders.
Let's just see if we can get a couple arrows into our mates here on the, while they cycle charge us. We'll group these guys together. Alright, this is going to be a good one. Let's see if there's anything else we need to worry about. Probably not. We'll try and get us a bit more cinematic shots in our campaigns now. we want to see. Should be able to break these guys now. In fact, maybe it will take another cycle. Although their morale is starting to become red, I just don't want to, unfortunately, lose our general or anything like that. It's not quite worth the risk, really. In fact, let's bring them over here so we can get a recharge.
Archers! Attack, brave sons of Macedon! We await your command.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Orders! Operatives, ready! Forwards! That's your command! Pikemen, ready for orders. Engage!
Alright, General, do you think? Are we going over here? Yeah, they are pretty much ready for the route.
General!
Come on. Get the cinematic shot I was hoping for there.
Citizen hostages! Pikemen, ready for...
Okay, that was a good result for us. If they keep sending armies like that our way and we can handle them with basic garrison units, I'm not very worried about our threats from the east of Pella. I think that small force there is definitely... I think putting the general there with his men definitely helped us out. Let's take the money. Don't mind if we give them a few more units, men for their units there. And what are we looking like here? Okay, nothing too special in their army. Alright, if I did auto-resolve, we'd be looking at 65%. In fact, I might actually just auto-resolve this one. I'm kind of tired of fighting them. If we get a good siege at Sparta, I'll definitely fight that. We could enslave them. I think what we'll do is we'll just kill them though, so we don't get a massive penalty to our public order. How are these guys going? 19 troops a turn. I think we can set that. Let's go for the replenishment though. Let's go for that again. Just so that will help us. So I think we're getting about 19 a turn. Apparently not. I think that has definitely helped our replenishment situation though. In terms of what else I could do, it would be nice to have a couple of full health units, if I'm being honest. Wow, those guys are good for 80 upkeep. What else do we have here? Just low on armor, really. I am quite tempted to grab a couple of these guys, but morale on these men is just a lot better. So we might just hold off and get the recruitment going. Where is our spy at?
My skills are yours, leaving the decks behind. I seek
How can I serve
at your
the
service.
We hunger.
Okay, so we could expand here. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to wait for Larissa to go up, and that way we can start getting the olives, I believe. We can start, we can build the olive oil building, and that will help our trade prospects with our neighbours a little bit. I do see trade as the formation of a good relationship with those around us. Now, it would be good if we could get something going with Rome here.
Be welcome. I listen and speak for them in
If
our
they'd even give
dealings
us
today.
defensive alliance, I don't think so. Yes. Give me the money. Thank you.
Your words have Roman honesty about them, and
Let's see, who's friendly to us? These guys aren't really. Epirus. You had your
the
chance.
sake of
Out of
friendship
curiosity,
that has
though, not. Well, you've made yourself a target for us in the
Enter,
future.
friend, and speak.
Ooh, people are
We
actually
surely have much
starting to like
discuss,
us now.
and perhaps much to agree.
So give me that money. There we go. We are looking quite nice on our money side at the moment. Don't quite have too much we can build with it though. Let's see if we can start looking at some buildings we can use. That doesn't look too bad going down that route, but I think I'd probably be looking to invest somewhere else for the time being. If I did go for this one, what would that give us? There is one of these that gives us food bonus. It's that one. If we did go for this, it's also tempting. I think it might almost be worth going down this route. Just so we can expand the amount of buildings we can make. And that fish market's going to be helpful for our food around here because we don't have many farms at the moment. We're more or less just relying on the food we get from our ports.
Ready for battle.
How can I serve the people?
I'm tempted to move one of these guys, one of these lasses down here to deploy them, but I think for the time being, I just want to... Actually, it's not really going to do anything to our income, is it? So let's just move our diplomat, or our governor, whatever they're called, there. These guys here, how close are they to our settlement? Right, so we could get some mercenaries to secure us up. A couple of javelin might not be a bad shout. Well, actually, no, we'll save our... I don't think we'll need it, really. Just grab that. Offensive battles, these guys aren't really going to be doing that. Let's just go for that for the time being. I think that should see us for this turn. Looks like the Odrysians have chosen to withdraw. That's good for us. Don't need these wandering armies taking our food. Bit of action with Pergamon there. Pretty sure I did defeat those guys in battle, didn't I?
Commander.
We'll just let these guys replenish a bit. I wonder if we could start getting some more elite troops. Second fort. That's strange, it's not coming up with the troop count for the population like it is here. Maybe Athens just has a... here we are. That's what I was waiting for. Okay, what makes these guys better? So they got a bit less armor, a lot more melee attack. Okay, so these guys are a... Okay, so these guys can form a hoplite phalanx. Now that's a bit more, it's a bit more towards what we'd like from them. Let's get rid of these guys. Let's get rid of that sword mob unit here as well. We'll just grab another one of them. I'm only recruiting one per turn, that's a bit annoying.
How can I serve the
Shouldn't be too problematic for us though. I think we are pretty secure in our situation here. I wonder if we've got anything else.
Greetings, friend. We will speak together of whatever you wish.
Don't want trade, that's interesting. Media, no, we don't want to upset Pergamon too much.
Welcome.
Roads, though.
I throw open the doors to you and bid you enjoy.
Don't wonder if anyone would look at getting an alliance with us. I
In
doubt
Rome's name,
Rome's going
we
to want
welcome
one.
and speak in French.
They would definitely secure us to the west if we did go along that route. I'm not... Okay, Epirus is their client state. That's a little bit annoying.
Greetings.
May as
We are
well
civilized folk.
bunker
so you
in
may
for the
speak
long
as
haul
you
with
wish, and
Epirus
we will
then.
give you an honest answer.
Although it doesn't look like they're too happy about the prospects of friendship with us at this point in time.
At your service.
Okay, let's see if we can do something with our spy. Where are you? You are here.
How may I serve? No further orders. Can
Just
I be
leave you
of
there for
your
now.
assistance?
Okay. If we recruit a couple more guys along here, it would make me feel a little bit more secure in our position. Might just almost be worth getting a shock cav unit as well. And we are still waiting for our extra population surplus spot here. I think that will do us for this turn at the moment. It looks like we might actually need a temple. Couple of interesting choices we have to make here, because we are getting hit by a bit of Daco-Thracian culture here. No, I think we'll hold off for this one. Just hope our dignitaries can start doing a bit of work. Might actually be worth sending this one back. We'll hold off on that for now. Just because that will help us a bit with our culture differences. That's the source of our culture problems, I believe. Now, we could move our spy up. I don't think our spy is quite going to be necessary down here. I think we can just deal with whatever Sparta has there as we see it. To my opposition, we will refuse that.
My skills are gifts from the gods.
What have we got here? Unit replenishment, that sounds nice.
How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, let's send our spy over this way.
As you command. I seek diversion.
Commander.
Okay, that's looking quite good for now. These peltists, not quite as... haven't quite seen the fruits of their I haven't quite seen them do an insane amount of damage to anyone in battles. Might consider removing them and possibly getting a different range unit. We'll just hold off on that for a second while we recruit some more units here. Now I've got a sneaking suspicion Sparta might actually choose to attack us in Larissa. So to combat that, we can look at getting a few more Harplight units. Actually, if we get another one of these, I think that might actually be enough for us. We'll just be able to shock charge them and hold out with the guys we have here. Greek militia, Greek Harplites, I should say. Greek archers, yeah, it's not looking too bad. Of course, we do have these guys as well. Okay, I think that will do it for that turn. Okay, our loyalty is looking very good here. Let's see what we got. I believe this is a daughter. We will try and get a son. I know that this one is pretty bad. Spouse's gravitas is too high. Okay, that's unfortunate. Should have probably done something about that earlier, but we had other things on our plate, if we're being honest. Yeah, let's just go for that olive oil there. Okay, so that will make our trade prospects a little bit more interesting, and it should help us with the money income each turn. Okay, so we're just bringing in an extra one of these guys, that's fine. Now I would consider almost getting a couple more of these gentlemen. In fact, let's start working on... that's annoying. See if we have any better melee cav. Doesn't look like it at this point in time. It's just Tarentine cavalry. Now they are better from what we currently have. Do want these guys because they do have quite a high... See, those are the same units. The stats look very different. That's because it's telling me about some other one. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll hold off and we'll... Or will we? Tough choices. Yeah, let's grab another one of them and we'll replace him with another slinger unit. In terms of what else we can build and other activities, let's have a go. Maybe misdirection. Cool. We'll just see if we can get our spy up and rank a couple of, and get a few more ancillaries to help us with the assassination attempts and subversion attempts. Okay, I think that's good for now. Let's just end our turn here. Once we have taken care of Sparta, I'll start moving these troops up towards the Odrysian kingdom, just so we can start expanding along here, because I think that's our next obvious sort of choice now that Epirus has been subjugated by the Romans. There we go, there's another army. Probably nothing to worry about in that stack, to be honest. Could see if we could get the Trevali, I think that's the Trevali, to join our war. But if they did take Pulpadiva, it would make progression a little bit more difficult to the east and the north of Pella here. Need for cavalry. Okay, we might go for cavalry training.
At your command.
Let's just work on public order here. Now slowly but surely improving our public order into the positives. And our garrison is about almost halfway.
The gods have brought me to you.
What do you wish of me? I could fool.
And he's hindered again, that is good.
My wits and words are yours.
Not 100% there. In fact, I might actually just send this dignitary back towards Larissa, because I think they might be a bit more useful in this area for the time being. Because of course we do have a lot more income coming in here than we do in Athens.
At your command.
In terms of what else I could do, I could recruit. I might just recruit these guys. And I am a little bit tempted to grab someone else. I think we'll hold off for now though. Almost consider grabbing a shock cav. I think we will.
It's a good life. Ready for battle.
Here's a walled settlement actually. Looking like we've got too many better options. anything that's really going to shift the tide of this siege in our favour. Let alone if we can actually recruit it, because I've got a feeling they'll besiege us in the next turn. Okay, we are almost ready to move along towards Sparta. I did use that agent, didn't I? I did, and this one can't be deployed. Alright, that is fine. Let's end the turn. Alright, that was what we were expecting. No problems there. And it looks like the Odrysian Kingdom are starting to expand a little bit. Hopefully the Trevali here can move in next turn and do a bit of damage to them. Oh, did I say that? It looks like they lost somehow. Surely there wasn't much of a garrison in Nasos. Who knows?
You have recruited so many units, the treasury is buckling under the weight of their upkeep. Capturing new
Just for
territory.
a heads up last. Raise an army at the following settlement, Athens. Could do that. I think there might be better things for us to do with our time and money at the moment. Let's see if Rhodes are a little bit more inclined to trade with us. How much would that be worth?
Wealthy in intellect.
Okay,
I
not
do not
much.
need your goods to add
I'm
to
willing
their
to offer them a
material
little
wealth.
bit.
I think trade a bad idea. We do not want simple folk to be.
Come on, mate.
I think
No, you want
trade
to.
a bad idea. We do not want simple folk to be scared of the marketplace.
There we go.
Your proposal has
See how our
merit.
income's going now. Okay, it is just a 19, but when we deploy this agent, well, I was going to say when we deploy this agent, hasn't looked like it's done too much for us. Where was I going? I think I was doing this, was heading towards that, wasn't I? I was. If I did want to get that extra half-light barracks, actually we might go for that.
Commander.
And how are we looking?
For glory and honor!
Okay, their army is looking a lot better than it was last time. Won't auto-resolve that. Just out of curiosity.
Serve you.
Okay, the movement range isn't really going to do much for us. Might just
How can I
continue
be of assistance?
looking at this one here.
Well done.
Assassinated,
You've
lovely.
assassinated a rival character.
Jeez, lady, relax. Keep on giving me advice. That's not warrant. That's not requested. Recruit agent. I think I'd rather keep the agent deployed for the meantime.
We hunger for battle.
See what Sparta's doing here.
For death.
See if we can attack these guys. Alright, so at the start of our next turn, what we'll do, and the start of the next episode, is we'll night attack the Spartans outside of Sparta here. And I've got a good feeling we'll be taking Sparta next episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.